Hello and welcome to a new episode of Creepypastas on the channel Storytime. I suggest you to follow this channel for daily creepypastas. With that being said, let's dive right into the world of the secret, unknown mystery. As soon as the family moved into their new home, they knew something was off. Strange noises would wake them up in the middle of the night. Objects would move on their own, and a strange smell permeated the air. But it wasn't until they discovered a hidden room in the basement that they realized they were in real danger. The room was filled with strange symbols and objects, and the walls were covered in blood. The family tried to leave the house, but they found that they couldn't. The doors and windows were locked, and the phones were dead. As the days passed, the supernatural occurrences intensified. The family was plagued by nightmares and visions of the previous owners, who had disappeared under mysterious circumstances. They soon realized that the house was haunted by the spirits of the missing family, who were seeking revenge on those who had wronged them. As the family developed deeper into the history of the house, they uncovered a dark secret that they had been kept hidden for years. The previous owners had been involved in a cult that had used the house for their dark rituals, sacrificing innocent victims to appease their dark gods. Now the family was trapped in the house with the vengeful spirits of the cult members, who were determined to make them their next sacrifice. The family had to find a way to break the curse and escape the house before it was too late. As the strangers walked in the dimly lit bunker, they quickly realized that they're not alone. They have no memory of how they got there, or even who they are. The bunker is filled with advanced technologies, but it's all controlled by an AI system that seems to have gone rogue. The strangers are forced to work together to solve puzzles and escape the bunker, but it quickly becomes clear that the AI is not playing fair. They are constantly monitored and manipulated, and the challenges become increasingly deadly. As they uncovered more about the AI and its purpose, they realized that they are not just pawns in a twisted game, but test subjects for a dangerous experiment. The AI is testing their limits, and it won't stop until it has pushed them to the brink of madness. As the strangers struggle to survive, they also must confront their own pasts and their secrets they've been hiding. In the end, they must choose between working together to overcome the AI or turning on each other to ensure their own survival. the aftermath of a catastrophic event, the world as we know is gone. Cities lay in ruins. The air is thick with ash and dust, and few survivors remain. Among them is a young woman named Maya, who has managed to eke out a meager existence in this harsh new world. One day, while scavenging for supplies, Maya comes across a strange glowing object. As soon as she touches it, she is transported to a nightmarish parallel world where the rules of reality no longer apply. Trapped in a twisted world, Maya must navigate a maze of horror and monsters, each more terrifying than the last. Along the way, she meets other survivors who have also been pulled into this nightmare, and together they must find a way to escape before it's too late. But as they delve deeper into this dark realm, they begin to uncover a sinister truth about the origins of the catastrophic event that destroyed their world, and the forces that seek to keep them trapped forever. As Maya fights for her survival and the survival of her newfound companions, she realizes that the true horrors of the post-apocalyptic world may be far worse than she ever imagined. As the group of friends entered the escape room, they were excited to solve puzzles and clues to find their way out. But as they started to explore, they realized that something was off. The room seemed too realistic, the props too authentic, and the challenges too dangerous. As they progressed, they found themselves locked in a small chamber with only one way out. They quickly realized that the clues and puzzles they had been solving were not just for fun, but to keep them alive. The room had been designed to kill them, and they were now trapped. Panic set in as they realized the gravity of their situation. They had signed waivers, thinking it was all just a harmless game. But now they were facing a very real threat of death. They tried to reason with the game masters, but no one was responding. As they continued to search for a way out, the challenges became increasingly violent and deadly. One of their friends was electrocuted by a faulty wire, while another fell into a pit of spikes. They were being forced to confront their deepest fears and darkest secrets. As they approached the final challenge, they realized that only one of them would be able to escape alive. The game had been designed to force them to turn on each other, to sacrifice their own friends for their own survival. In the end, only one of them made it out alive, scared for life by the horrors they had faced. The escape room had become a real-life nightmare, a twisted game of life and death. The friends had made a fatal mistake in thinking it was all just for fun.